Today I'm going to be drawing some of my least favorite Animal Crossing characters. Here's my old purple 3DS. She's a little beat up, but don't mind that. Goodness, turning on this felt like I was dusting off an old ancient relic. So first up, we have Gracie Grace. Now to be honest, she's actually not one of my most disliked villagers. She's technically not even a villager at all. But if I remember correctly, which I probably don't since it's been so long, but as a kid, she was just so rude. She was snobby, she was mean, and she was filthy rich. I never seemed to catch her on time because she would only turn up on random days. That is before they added her own store on the 3DS, and for that I say thank goodness. Because for me at least, growing up my parents sometimes had time restrictions on when we could play our video games, and it was usually after we had finished all of our schoolwork or after 2 or 3 p.m. And don't even get me started on her outrageous prices, bruh. She literally was the Chanel, the Louis Vuitton, the Birkin, the every high-end, bougie, expensive name brand store out there. I'll come to her with my measly little 1K bells, and she'll look at me with straight disgust, bro. Like, bruh, making me feel like I have rats on me or something. And the audacity to be asking, let's see if it's even in your budget. Like, bruh, you don't get on my face. Which, in fact, I'm in her face because I'm in her store buying her face anyway. But I had so much fun making her. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect that. In fact, she came out better than I thought she would. I love her power statement look. Like, don't you? Okay, so this is something that I'm kind of proud of, which you'll see in a minute, but since she's the Gracie Grace, a fashion designer, she of course needs to be it. And she was looking a little plain. So I thought, well, she already has earrings and a scarf, and I'm not showing her hands, so I can't give her like rings or bracelet. Maybe let's give her a belt? So I gave her a giraffe's tail belt. I turned her tail into the belt. Like, is that not smart? Is that not so smart? Like, bruh, that's my own fashion designer level thinking right there, if I do say so myself. But she doesn't actually have a tail, like it's not attached to her. But you know how there's like crocodile bags and boots? Well, this is a bronze gold chain belt with a giraffe tail as the binder or string or whatever you call that mug. I just think that was a pretty cool creative idea. And you know what? Maybe it wasn't all that ethical getting the tail, getting that giraffe belt tail. Maybe Gracie Grace isn't such the wonderful top designer as you think she is. Perhaps she likes to take frequent trips to the most exotic places on Earth to get the most exotic animal skins and fur. Endangered? Not in season. It's always Gracie Grace season, and the only thing going endangered is her fashion legacy if she doesn't have the cream of the crop material. That's why she's kind of lit in a dark lighting to kind of signify a more omnitron. I can't say it. Anyway, sorry if that was kind of dark out, but I try to be a little more fun and expressive when it comes to the way I feel about certain characters. And since I think Gracie Grace is a rude stuck-up, I'm gonna give her a reason to be disliked. Also, if you liked hearing me yap or thought my art is cute, thank you by the way. Like and subscribe to my channel to help me reach my super dream of becoming a full-time YouTuber. One day at least. One day. And the spots on her. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm really glad I added the spots, because I didn't want her drawing these characters. I don't want to make them any type of animaloids, whatever you call it, but I do want them to have like little things that resemble their character villagers. So adding the spots on her it's like what, vitiligo, or it could be birthmarks, one or the other. So that's another creative decision that I thought was very cool. Indeed.
and now I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening. When all of a sudden, I hear this agitating, grating voice.
So now we're doing Boots. Bro, when I tell you that I wanted to rip my hair out, my body physically could not stand drawing him. I mean that. It literally took me 3 days just trying to figure out how I wanted him to look and what pose to have him in. The fact that he's just so ugly and so lame and so annoying. Bruh, he's such a dweeb. So I'm sorry if there's no drawing process. I literally just had to shut the whole camera off because y'all, yes y'all, were stressing me out trying to draw him. Oh well, y'all didn't do anything. I just felt extra pressure trying to draw him while we're recording, so I need my peace. But imagine the look on my face when I first arrived to my island on New Horizons, and one of the first faces I see is this big nose, droopy, baggy purple eye joke of a clown. But I low-key feel bad because he was literally so sweet and greeting me every day with a smile. His little, hey buddy! Am I a bully? Am I the bad guys? Like, he's literally never done anything wrong and I'm just hating on him. Oh wait, he did do something wrong. He came to my island. If Boots is one of your favorite villagers, I'm sorry, but y'all can take him. He's literally like that one person you find low-key annoying but won't stop talking to you. I'm sorry. There was one time I think I was trying to either catch the store before it closed or do something, and I was on the time limit when all of a sudden bro barges into my house talking about some wanna visit. If you don't get out of my house, bro, I'm gonna turn you into gator nuggets. And there was another time he tried coming into my house again where there were cockroaches in my house, and he started screaming and told me to clean this mug up, and he left. I left so hard. Served him right trying to come into my unlocked house. But honestly, he's kind of grown on me. I mean, you would hope so if you had a neighbor you couldn't get rid of for over 6 years. He's sweet and he's always trying to get me on some new fitness fad. I made him a gesture because of his obvious outfit, which perfectly suits what he means to me. A joke. Okay, so I thought it was kind of cute to have Gracie Grace and Boots, of all villagers, to be a couple. I know, right? It's crazy. But like, maybe Gracie is more in love with Boots than he is with her. He's like her muse and she finds so much of her inspiration from him. In fact, one of the first thoughts I had when coming up with this idea was that one gif of the jester dancing in front of the queen meme. That's literally a perfect representation of them. But he's definitely the shyer one and she runs the relationship. He just obediently does whatever she says to try to please her. He also tries to convince her to maybe use a more ethical way of sourcing animal material than poaching. But alas, to no avail. She usually just looks at him with a smile and then taps him on the face playfully as she says, "Now why would I ever do a thing like that, sweetums?" Also, I don't know, can you guys tell me what I'm missing? Like, I feel like she's doesn't give the same energy as the first version of her. I did, and I don't like that. I think I also drew her a bit too small compared to Boots. Like, his head kind of seems a bit large compared to hers. I know it kind of supposed to be that way, but not that big.